Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge Podcast. My name's Josh. Thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to update you on the whole Colleen Ballinger situation, kind of where we were started, how far it's come, is she still touring, where's she been, has she got lawyers, everything else is going on. Trisha released a video, like I said she would, about Colleen and continuing to capitalize on this, like I said she would, and we got the receipts right here for you. Anyway, let's continue talking about the Colleen Ballinger situation, make sure that we're not dropping it until she's held accountable. Let's go. So if you live under a rock and don't know what's going on with Colleen Ballinger, she's in the throes of cancellation at this point. She's not really finished. I mean, we could take a look at her stuff here for a second. I think the last time we looked at her stuff, she had lost 100,000 subscribers or something like that. Colleen Ballinger, 8.5 million subscribers. I think this is when she released the video on. Okay, so she's lost 110,000 subscribers for the last 30 days. That's absolutely crazy. She's just bleeding subscribers. Wow. 1.2 million video views for the last 30 days. So her view counts are way down. Although the thing I'm perplexed by and actually surprised by, she hasn't deleted any videos. She hasn't deleted anything. So if you look at her subscriber count, boom, this is what a cancellation looks like if you're wondering. So her views have gone up a bit. They dropped because everybody's watching that last video, and I'll show you the ratio she's got in a second. Look at this, crazy graphs. Look at this, that's a collapse. That is a massive collapse of someone that has over 8 million subscribers on her channel. So Colleen Vlogs is the other one I haven't looked at yet. And so this video has 10 million views. Holy smokes, 10 million views. But look at this, 1.4 million downvotes for 109,000 upvotes. This girl has been ratioed into oblivion right now. So that's this channel here is where the video came on. And she's also lost how many subscribers in the last 30 days? Another 120,000 subscribers. Although she's got 12 million views. That's the 10 million views from that video we just watched. Now, some people are saying it's not monetized. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a way to tell that. If it's not, she still got 10 million views off of people who have subscription to YouTube and stuff, so she still makes money on that video. But this channel is going down too. In my opinion, I think she's going to drop the Miranda Sings thing, even though it has the highest subscriber count. I think Miranda Sings, for all intents and purposes, is over. It hasn't really bled any subscribers. It's been relatively untouched. She lost 100,000 on April 17th, and then that was it. But it only goes by hundreds of thousands of increments, right? So you wouldn't see. She deleted a video here on the 8th, July 8th. She deleted a video, had 6 million views on it. So what happened was she deleted a video and then she got 4 million views. So she's got 2.3 million views for the month. So she's bleeding everything on all her channels. Look at that. It's unbelievable what's happening. Not only that, but she has become an internet meme because she gave the worst apology of all time with a ukulele song and has become literally a meme on Twitter, on people like that you've never even heard of are making fun of her. And they should be. News is covering her, everybody else. When you're in the throes of cancellation, videos like this are going to surface all over the place now. Like this.
Okay, so if I'm here, you spread them, and then now the baby will come out really good. I'm like, oh, the baby! Oh, the baby's coming out! Oh, the baby's coming! Here he is! That really helps, Sophie. So if you can just do that the day of the...
That looks like a 12-year-old. Who is that? People like Swoop did a huge documentary on her. The memes that came out with the ukulele song are amazing. Everybody's covering the Colleen thing, and this is what happens. Adam does this video because it's crazy because this all came down to Adam doing a video a few years ago, didn't really get any traction. Then one of the insiders released their video and justified everything he was feeling, and now this is what happened. No matter what you think of Adam, okay, he deserves the credit for taking Colleen Ballinger down. This is on him. He was the victim, one of the main victims anyway. He deserves all the credit for this. Everybody was talking about this. Everybody's capitalizing on it, including myself and everybody on the internet. And with his blessing, I'm telling you, Adam broke this story. Adam is the one that did this. He deserves all the credit for it. Even Howie Mandel did one.
People told me not to do this, but nobody said that I shouldn't sing this. A little while back, I accidentally posted a prolapse and didn't know what it was.
I can't watch that. Yeah, this is the thing. You know you messed up big time when Trisha Paytas is the voice of common reason situation. Yes. One thing I did want to check too is her tours. These were rescheduled to the 19th. None of the shows are really being rescheduled. Wait, what? There's one coming up in Huntington. I don't see any cancellations of shows at all. The tickets are still $35. It's not. I've heard rumors that the tickets were cheaper, like $3, but I don't see not happening. So she's still going on the tour. As far as I can tell, she is not stopping this tour. This is going to be her last tour probably. And so I also want to cover the Trisha Paytas thing because, you know, obviously she did a video on it. It was one of the big videos, important videos on the Colleen cancellation, where you've got someone who's generally not the voice of reason, who is an exploiter herself, who's done some crazy shit, saying things that made sense. And it's crazy when you're bringing out people who are usually just as bad. But before we get into that video, I said this in my video when I was covering her. I know it's been deleted since then because it just was a bad take. But Trisha said this, and I called it out during the video. I said, yeah, she's definitely going to be continuing to talk about this and capitalize on it. So don't forget that Trisha said this.
I'm not going to speak on this again. I will never speak on Colleen again.
What to my wondering ears and eyes should peer is another video on Colleen that Trisha did. But it's important because this is like more of the back end stuff that we didn't get to see. They had a podcast that was probably going to get pretty poppin', right? Like Trisha was on H3, and H3, and they did Frenemies. It was a huge podcast. Like they made tons and tons of money, massive sponsorships, lots of people watching. It was just basically Ethan, and she was the sidekick, the comedy part of it, where they'd made fun of her and stuff. I never actually, honestly, to be honest with you, never watched one of the podcasts. Not one. A couple portions of each, but I've never just sat down and watched one because I don't watch YouTube. Anyway, so this is the video where she's kind of talking about, she's like, it's so embarrassing. What should be embarrassing, look guys, you know I don't like Trisha. Okay, I don't like her at all. And my disdain is there, I'm putting it in front. So I will be snarking a little bit on this video because she just said the thing where I'm not going to touch on this ever again, I'm not going to talk about it. So as much as everybody was upset and angry, you know, and at me for throwing shade at her and everything else, I get that. But at the same time, she did say the thing, I'm not going to talk about this anymore, and then now is capitalizing again on it. So it's just, it is what it is, but again, it's the Colleen cancellation train, so we're on it.
Hey guys, what is up? So,
yeah.
Hey guys, I hope that you all had a relatively good week.
She just didn't take that part out.
I know the holiday.
Why does she never center herself? Why does she have an SM7B microphone right behind her and doesn't use it? It's an interesting question.
Weekend, everyone kind of like takes off for like so long. Even this week, I was like, no one's like really getting back to emails and stuff. So I was like, you know what, why don't I just take as much of a break as I can? I love filming, you guys know that, and I love making content, and yeah, everything this week kind of just felt bad. And so I like restarted this video so many times. Like I honestly don't know.
You can tell.
To jump into it, so I'm just gonna jump into it, okay?
Please do.
Content. I'm trying to figure out how to keep making content, and like, I obviously this is tech content, but it's just me talking on my iPhone.
See, now she's back to old Trisha. This is the Trisha we know, where it's quick thinking. The other video, that's why people were so upset, because finally she did something where she was legitimately like, this is Trisha. And now she's back to being like, I need content. I'm never going to speak on this again until I speak on it in my next video.
I can honestly say I've never restarted a video so many times. I've literally shot probably about like a dozen different
intros
hellos for this, and like casualties, like, hi guys, what's up?
Casualties. Guys, I'm sorry. I have to snark on her. I have to.
I don't know why. Like, this is so difficult for me to make, and I'm so like stuck, I guess. I don't know. I'm just gonna jump right into it, and
you said that already.
Awkward, and this might be weird, and like I even debated doing this video because I'm like, I'm gonna just jump right into this, because to be honest,
oh my god, just get to that part.
A dozen different intros, and like nothing feels right, and this feels awkward, and this feels weird, and I feel like it's just something that like I want to make and need to make, and yeah, okay. Well, before all this comes down, we built this literally in my husband's office, like our basement. Let me just show you guys here.
Hey Moses, F off, we're taking the space. That's actually a good idea though. I like how they did that space. I'm honest, like that looks really cool.
All right, there it is. There it is. Show you a wide shot of it real quick. Okay.
Did she just fall down?
I'm literally so clumsy. There we go. There is the sack.
They literally bought thousands of dollars worth of equipment for this podcast that is now like, bye.
Okay, built it.
Wow, they got the soft boxes going and everything. It's overkill. You don't need that much stuff.
Built it in our basement. There you go. Okay, let me set you guys back up again. When I say I never wanted a chapter in my life to be over faster than this, even though it was a very small, quick chapter, like, I mean it.
You don't mean it, okay? You just said in the other video, I'm not speaking on this again. You're like, when I say I wanted this to be over, like, I mean it. Because in the video you just did, you said you're over it and you don't want to talk about it again. But here you are talking about it again.
I'm not going to speak on this again. I will never speak on Colleen again.
I know I'm not. I just, you know.
Okay, like, I mean it. This was a lot. It's been a lot the past week. It's been a lot the past month. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's everything I feel like is just surface level, and everything I've talked about and discussed, and why it's like so personal to me, and why I do take it personally, and why I was quiet for a while, and then I say something, you know, like, there's so many personal reasons, and I absolutely hate that I even had to make it. Like, that's the very last thing I want to do, which is very personal to me.
Are you what? It's not the very last thing you want to do. You just said open the video, say that I need to make content. If it's the very last thing you want to do, then make a different video, Trisha. Holy shit! I can't even. My brain is like.
We'll just put it that way. Very, very personal, and I didn't know I was so triggered. Okay, I didn't know I was so triggered. In this whole situation, you know, it really is.
What?
Bottom line is, I really do feel for the people involved. I've had relationships like this when I was underage that like truly traumatized me. Again, not even like sexual, just teachers. Just you don't.
Whoa! She just talked about the teacher thing that she accused the teacher of doing something they didn't do. This is what? Oh my god! I know this is more of a Trisha snark. Yes, it is. Of course it is. But damn, man.
Relationships, just inappropriate relationships that I've had. Oh, this feels so ick. I don't really, really do believe in protecting.
You should have taken a day off, Trisha. This is the worst video I've ever seen you do.
My peace, when protecting my happiness, like, you know, when I started on a spiritual journey a couple years ago, like a really deep one, to like find out the meaning of life and like how to deal with.
I love you, Jesus.
My triggers and my mental illness and all stuff like that, like it really, you know, a large part of that was just like protecting my peace, right? Like I don't have to chime in. I don't constantly defend myself because like it's the internet, right? Like I'd be defending myself all over the.
She said all this already. Protect your peace. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I don't need to do any of this. And yet here you are. Holy.
Place, but this was just such a serious and also very personally disturbed matter for me, like something I went through when I was underage and seeing images underage. Like it's something that like it repulses me to no end. And I know I was like, I'm done with it. And like again, that's like protecting peace and like just like protecting like my mental stability, because it honestly, it was like a lot more triggering than I thought.
Got it. Protect your peace, mental.
The making fun of me part and stuff like that, that's, you know, that's literally like bottom, the last on the list to me. I think I'm shocked by it all still, but like I can't even process it. Like I can't even process it right now. I don't want to process it. It's just more like, okay, let me just move on. And so yeah, we have this set, and we did like a pride thing for in the blue. There was a mermaid Ursula episode that never aired, and we did the rainbow for pride, and I got these seats for it. Like this is all very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing at the end of the day. I don't get embarrassed by many.
Why is it embarrassing? What?
Things like obviously
should be embarrassing. You said you're not going to talk about it anymore, and then here you are really trying to talk about it, but saying just words. It's just words coming out of your face hole. I've never just words, lamp, tennis racket, neck fan. This thing is amazing when you're outside and it's hot and it lights up. Boom, turn it on, like, right, blows cold air right on your face. It's sick. And it lights up, like it changes colors.
The podcast ending after 3 episodes is like embarrassing. Us doing all this is embarrassing. It's just it's all embarrassing, you know. I love you, Jesus.
You're embarrassing.
And it takes a lot for me to get embarrassed, but also this whole situation just is
always in my heart. Though I stray far, here you are, Jesus, my superstar.
Never a true statement about Trisha Paytas. It takes a lot to embarrass you. You think? Yep. Literally thought that gravity was invented. Okay, let's go.
It's the end of it. Praying, it's like the end of it. It's, you know, it's as far as like I said, my piece, that's it. But I feel like there's something came in the mail. Something came in the mail. And
something came in the mail.
I'm just like, I cried. I just like cried and I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like this, I can't grasp what happened. I can't grasp what went down. Like, I just can't grasp it. I can't, usually in kind of like...
Let me help you grasp it. Colleen Ballinger's been a total asshat for most of her career, and it's now all coming out. You were just a byproduct, and you were a person that she made fun of like she did with so many other people. She was a literal adult acting like a child and like sending inappropriate stuff to children, especially your nudes. Okay? What do you mean you can't process it? What you can't, like... What you were trying to say here is, let me just, I can translate Trisha, okay? This is Trisha translated. I'm capitalizing on this because my last video on her got 3 million views. And the video before that got 60,000 views. So and then this one got 600,000 views and was released yesterday. That's why she's doing this, folks. All right, let's be real.
But as someone who's been on YouTube longer than all of y'all, because I keep saying like I've been on longer than you and blah blah blah, like I've been on longer than all you all.
Wholesome things I can feel when something's, not right, or it's like, anyways. I got these and I just like cried because I was just like, wow, I feel stupid. I feel stupid, and I rarely feel stupid. Okay, I really feel like I'm a pretty good.
Then I go ahead and do my physical therapy exercises in the morning.
Read at people, okay? This video is like all over the place because I'm honestly like.
This video is not all over the place. This video is nowhere. This video is literally, I don't even know. Like when they went in Interstellar and they went all those planets and they went in that one that was like 16 days on Earth is like 1 minute there or whatever. That's where you are. You're like in the bookshelf behind the scenes thing. You're nowhere here. You're in another galaxy through a wormhole. Okay? You're in a different timeline. You're into a different multiverse. I don't know anything that you've said at this point. You've not said one coherent thing.
Yes, I have been a month sober. In 2 days, I don't know when you see this, but maybe by the time you see it, I've been a month sober. But in 2 days, 4 days, I'll have been a month sober.
I'm just gonna show you guys because I got this in the mail and I was just like, I kind of forgot about it and it came in the mail and I was like, oh my gosh. So we did invest a lot into this. I really was just so excited to do something produced. And it all went to crap. But again, it's for the better, and now I'm just trying to pivot. We have this great space you guys saw. It's not great, but it's a nice space. It's a nice.
It's honestly a cool space from what they made. That's a smart idea.
So I'm trying to pivot on what to do next. I love doing produced content. If you guys don't know, I did Trish Talks. That's so niche. But if you guys know, I have a separate channel where it's kind of like a channel where I've experimented. I had my very first podcast, a Dish of Trish, on there, and then I did a ASMR podcast that's currently on there. I did this series called Trish Talks, which is supposed to be a Darman series, which I love to do.
Darman's a douche.
So I kind of put a lot of produced content on there, and I think the channel right now is called Trish Talks.
You don't even know it.
Or the podcast Tingles and Triggers. I don't know. I haven't really updated anything since last year on there. So I'm just trying to figure out maybe turn that channel into something produced. I love doing produced content, and I love listening to podcasts. I obviously love podcasts. I love talking.
We know you love talking. Also, if you guys do like podcasts, don't listen to this bullshit. I had to go back and pick up a whole trailer full of stuff. I don't know if I told you guys that. Okay, here's the story time. So Mark gave me a 16-foot trailer. I packed it a week before we moved because then I hired movers because I got injured, right? And it was very expensive. So I was like, look, I think it's only going to take one big truck because I already packed a 16-foot. So it's 36 feet of space already. Okay, and they say, no problem. They get there and they load the whole truck and there's still an entire trailer's worth of stuff. And I'm angry. Because Mark had to come out, and that's after Mark came out and loaded a 10-foot trailer already. Okay, that's how much crap we have. So much crap. Anyway, I had to go home by myself, pick up the trailer. I absolutely fell off a bucket trying to get the light bulbs out of the ceiling because there's a really nice light bulbs I didn't want to leave. And the bucket broke and I fell on my back. Oh, if Kathy would have saw me, she would have been so mad because I'm injured, right? But miraculously, I didn't get more injured. I think I just fell on my elbow. That's it. And my shoulder blade. I don't know what happened, but I'm lucky. Anyway, on the way there and back, I was like, I got to listen to something. S-Town. Okay, do yourself a favor. If you've got some time to kill, you got chores to do, whatever, you do a long commute, listen to Shittown. It's called S-Town, but it's Shittown. Do yourself a favor, okay? It's one of the best podcasts I've ever listened to in my entire life. It's so incredible how they shaped the story and how it turned into something it wasn't supposed to be. It will make you cry, too. Really good show. Anyway, back to this shit.
It's very, it's really the new YouTube is podcasting, right? Podcasts are obviously on YouTube, but it used to be vlogs and sketches, and it's really podcasts now, which is basically what I do anyways. I kind of just talk, but with a microphone, and I'm trying to pivot and figure out, because I really...
pivot away from your daughter. People were like, oh, she's made changes. Has she? Because if you go to her TikTok, she's not. Kid. Her TikTok is literally her entire child. So don't get, there was a lot of people, I did apologize because I did miss the mark on the video. But I'm not going to apologize for snarking on Trisha, because when I hear people say, oh, she's so good, she's changed, she hasn't, everybody. And this video that we're covering, snarking on right now, is proof of that. If she had changed, if everything was oh, she's a new person, at the last video she said, I'm done talking about this, where she said this. Or if she had changed, then why did she say this?
This again, I will never speak on Colleen again.
And then now we're talking about it again, right? She hasn't changed, everybody. But I do understand the reason for her doing the last video, and I get that she's human and that she was a victim of it. So I'm not going to diminish that. But at the same time, people were like, she's changed. She hasn't. There's no changes. She took this opportunity after a video with 3 million views to get on here to say, look at all my new shit that I'm doing. She's capitalizing it. I mean, that's fine. It's your prerogative. You're a victim. Take your victim and make your move, I guess. But please don't sit here and tell me Trisha's changed. Okay? She has been doing content like this for 10 plus years. She's never going to change. It's never going to happen. So she's a child exploiter, just like Colleen is, and I want to hear it.
Doing this, I feel like I'm relatively good at it. I like to talk, so I've done so many. I've done so many. I did a mental health podcast on my ASMR channel. It was called My Chemical Imbalance. I did a Lost podcast. I try so many different things. And again, I'm not really embarrassed to fail or embarrassed to have whatever. I'm really not.
You just said you were, this whole video you started with saying, I'm super embarrassed I failed with this. You just said it.
This is a lot different, the situation, but
You should be embarrassed for the other failures, not this one. This failure was out of your hands. You shouldn't be embarrassed for this failure. You were caught unawares of what Colleen was doing to you, and she was being a complete asshole to you. But you're embarrassed. It's odd that she says that she's embarrassed for this failure, but now there are all the other failures who had nothing to do with outside sources, sending her porn pics to kids. That's really weird to me. Trisha doesn't know what she's saying. Again, no coherent things are being said here.
I'm excited. Anyways, so I'm trying to pivot, and obviously all this will be coming down, and I'm trying to figure out the backgrounds or whatever.
Those chairs are sweet.
Doesn't this remind you of the
chairs are sweet.
Sparklets water?
Oh, cool. That is cool, man. That's cool.
I love that so much.
That's
cool.
Cool.
I guess we'll just sell these chairs on offer. I love them, but honestly, we just honestly don't have the space for it, and I don't know.
You live in a mansion. Those are nice though.
Weird. Okay, anyways, so this came in the email, and two things that are very embarrassing. You guys should know something about me when I have a friendship, or I get really excited about it. I get really excited about friendships.
Because you don't have any friends. YouTubers are this way. This is all YouTubers, by the way, not just Trisha. The bigger you get, the less friends you can actually have, because who can you trust? YouTubers can't trust anybody. You can't trust. Colleen barely trusted teenager fans, which is weird. But YouTubers can't trust anybody, because especially ones who have been mired in drama their entire career. She can't trust anybody. And she's finally thought she could, and she couldn't. You can't trust anybody. That's just the way this goes. That's why my circles are really, really, really small. Really small.
I do hold them near and dear to my heart. But I've just never been good at keeping friends, and I don't
wonder why.
I'm not victimizing myself in this situation. It could very well be me. I may not.
In this situation, it was Colleen being a complete asshole. But yeah, it's probably mostly you.
Not be a great friend either. I don't know. So when I do make a friend, I get excited. Anyways, I got really excited.
Okay.
I get really excited.
Got excited.
I guess
we got it.
Talked about first. If anyone wants these chairs and you're in Southern California, let me know. Literally just whatever we paid for them. I paid maybe $3,000 for both of them. I don't know.
Holy shit. It's an expensive ass chair, man. It looks nice though.
I don't know.
$3,000.
Do with them. I don't know what to do. But I also have this size small Galinda dress.
Galinda.
I know this seems like weird to me. This seems like
what's Galinda?
it just is weird. It's just weird. But like I don't know what else.
Say weird again. Just say it one more time.
Do because I have all this stuff. This Galinda dress is a size small. Okay, that's not even like. Okay.
Is that like small? Is that for Colleen? Galinda. I don't know.
On the show, I was saying like I need this to last. I need this to last because I got bling cups, and the bling cups have arrived. And
bling cups.
Of them, and oh no, okay, what's happening over here?
I don't know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put these on my
holy shit, those are huge.
Push mark. I don't know if anybody wants these, but there it is. Sharing mugs.
Oh, they went merch and everything. Holy shit.
I was super excited. This actually looks really pretty.
Are those like expensive Stanley mugs?
Right to sit right here. That would have been super cute. Obviously, I don't know.
Why don't you just keep oversharing, right? And just get a new host. There's got to be some YouTuber out there that you could talk with. There's lots of popular YouTubers out there. Why don't you get someone who's like complete opposite end of the spectrum of you? Like just completely different than you. Like an intelligent, witty person that will like banter with you back and forth. Like get like a female version of Ethan and just continue the oversharing. I don't understand. Like maybe they're not allowed because there's copyright things or signed agreements. I don't know.
I'm not going to do anything with these, so I might
or just keep oversharing and then bring a different guest on all the time. Like you got enough clout that you could probably get some people on there. Sloane's doing it. It's a good idea. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people don't want to be in your podcast. I don't know, but I mean, I got 1,000 ideas because I'm similar to her. I have a million ideas for different things. Rarely do they ever pan out.
He's on Poshmark. I probably will put them on the Poshmark. If you guys want to follow me, Poshmark 88. Because I'm trying to pivot. Like I said, I want to build like a new set and stuff. So there's all that. Now the worst or the cutest, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad, and I'm also so embarrassed by this. Like I'm so embarrassed by this.
We get it. You're embarrassed.
Like I'm really someone who might be like a little too much. Like I think I am too much when it comes to like being.
You think you're too much? You named your child Malibu Barbie.
Friendships, I kind of do a lot. I do a lot, and I do them in my relationships too.
You are a lot.
I have a husband that likes a lot, but I think I do a lot. Sometimes I think I do the most, and
you do the most. That's again never a truer statement. Trisha's perfect at saying the things that we're all thinking. You are the most.
I put way too much into them. So these came in the mail. Okay.
American Girl. One of the kind, just like Trish. American Girl. Is that the really expensive dolls you get in the States? I don't think we get those here. Like I think I've been to one of those in Chicago. I walked in just because I have a daughter and I was like, oh, I'll get her a doll. It is American. That is it. I remember going in and going like, I can't afford anything here, so I'll just get this one tiny thing I found. Those dolls are like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. People are in there like shopping like carts full of shit. I'm like, oh my gosh. I guess they're like collector's items, I think.
As if you couldn't tell by the Galinda dress. Our next cosplay.
Oh, okay.
Is going to be Wicked. And I love Wicked, and I'm so sad about it.
It's a show, I think. And that's the thing Colleen got called out for too. People were saying she's wearing blackface, but I guess she got lawyers at that point. When the blackface thing happened, which is a picture of her singing, I don't know if it was a Beyonce song with looked like blackface on her face, okay? Which is like, you don't want to get caught doing that, okay? Except unless you're Justin Trudeau and you have like multiple times you've done it, and it doesn't really matter. And apparently even he says, I don't know how many pictures of me out there with blackface on. That's okay, apparently, which is so weird. But Colleen did the blackface. It started circulating. And then she got lawyers. Then she's like, no, I need lawyers now because that shit is going to hit the fan. Apparently it was that she was in a Wicked show and it came out with the makeup still on, I guess. She was the witch. So, I don't know. That's what I think happened. But it's very telling that that's when she lawyered up.
So this says one of a kind down there. It says just like Trish. And I was super excited because I
I wonder how much those are. How much are these? I'm looking up. Here, let's make my own American Girl doll face thing. Let's, do they have dudes? Okay, let's go with the face. We're going to go skin tone. I'm pretty white. Let's go face shape. They have fat. There, we'll go with that one. And we'll go freckles. I don't have any freckles. Do I have freckles? No, wifey has freckles though. Okay, confirm choices. Let's move on to the hair. Haircut. I want my hair. Better have my hair in here. There we go. Close enough. There's not supposed to be a headband there. Hair color. Let's go with brown. I think I have dark brown hair. There. I wonder if you can get a beard. Wait. I don't want that. I want the hair without that thing in it. Okay, I don't know what that means, so it is what it is. I'm not buying this anyway. Let's be real. I got both eyes are brown. Like I have a light brown. Okay. Let's go with clothing. Let's get ready. Boom. Boom. Hold on. No, I like this one. Because I wear that shirt all the time. We need some accessories, obviously. Let's explore city style. Boom. Snack, phone, purse. Let's go. Designed by DCP. Boom. Let's see how much this costs. $220 for a doll. Holy shit. Should I buy this thing? Should I buy this thing right now? Should I buy it? Doesn't look like me, so no. I'm not going to buy it.
Never ever have ordered a custom American
$220.
and I was like super excited about these. So, okay.
It needs more options. Like, it needs way more options.
You're going to see this and you're going to be like, that doesn't look like you, Trish. Let me show you.
Yeah, because they don't have enough options. That doesn't, yeah, what?
Like, okay, kind of looks like me, but she...
No, it doesn't.
Has long black hair because I was going to be Alpha Butt, and you'll see by the costume in a second.
Alpha Butt?
And so, she has long black hair. I just had to pick clothes to put on them. I mean, it's funny, when you make these, you have to pick, like, face shapes and, like, eye colors. It looks like me, maybe with dark hair. Okay. Cute. Okay. And then I had gotten a matching one.
This girl just spent $440 on 2 dolls. Trisha, save your money.
Right? This might be embarrassing. Like, oh my god.
It's gonna be embarrassing. Just do it.
It's so weird. I think it's more embarrassing, like, a hindsight, how much I put into this. Like, knowing this person is disgusted by me. But anyways, so this.
We get it. Your feelings were hurt.
One was supposed to be custom made to look like, yeah. So.
Oh, she didn't say her name. No, it's the she who must not be named. Let me tell you.
And then she has blonde hair because it's supposed to look like.
So the doll you had has dark hair like Colleen, and the doll she has light hair like you. Makes sense.
Belinda. So this is like, I put her in.
See, that looks more like you than the other one does.
Pink one, but like same eye color and face shape and stuff. They're kind of cute.
They don't look anything like. Nothing.
I don't know. Like, I feel.
They're expensive.
And then I also ordered, like, those are customized. Like, I cannot return.
We got that.
Them. But the reason I ordered those was because I saw this pop up and I was so.
Holy shit, man. Look how much money she's spending on this thing.
Excited. There should be another one.
Oh my gosh. That's probably $100 there. $79, yo. Damn. Jeez, $80 for a doll dress. $80.
I just went searching for it.
Okay, so she spent $160 on 2 dresses for dolls. Wow.
And then this is the Alphabet one.
Like, you want to be Trisha's friend, right? Now you're like, I should be her friend. Trisha's dying for friends, like legitimate friends. And it's actually kind of sad that she has nobody. And then when she finally thinks someone's her friend, she's like, let me go buy us thousands of dollars worth of shit. Oh, God. Trisha, I'll be your damn friend. I need a new car.
It's like so cute and so fun. So, there's that. These are really, really cute.
You should be embarrassed about how much you spent on toys.
To show these on the podcast, that no longer is. So there's that. That's it. And yeah, so if anybody is interested in anything, if you want the whole set, you're in Southern California, let us know. The American Girl dolls, I can't return. They were customized. So if anyone has an interest in that, I'm going to sell them because
I'm sure someone will buy that shit because there's weirdos.
Try and pivot. Which is what I do. And, figure out something else. Some other
Here, pivot away from child exploitation. I dare you.
form of produced content. And sorry, I'm like laughing because I'm like nervous.
Yes, so weird. You're weird.
Yeah. So, anyways, say goodbye. This is it. This is the last. I was so sad no one got to see this glue. And
I'm sure you can take those chairs back. $3,000. You sat in them twice.
I wasn't setting this up, and I think that's what's kind of embarrassing. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I feel like that's kind of embarrassing because it's like he had so much faith in this and like did this for me because I was so excited about it, and it was like for the first time in like a really long time I was excited about something.
Don't worry about it, okay? Moses will get over it. You make all the money. Like, what's he going to be embarrassed about? You again, it's odd that she's embarrassed about this thing that's kind of out of her hands, where someone was like literally backstabbed her, but not embarrassed about all the other failed ventures that had nothing like that.
And
weird psychology of that.
And then I'm like, oh man, now it's like this, and I don't know. Sometimes I just feel like a failure, and I am not a failure. I have lots of failures, but I'm not a failure, and I know that. And so I just keep going. That's all I can do, right? And like,
you failed on this though because you said this, so bit of a failure there.
Could get glam for and stuff. So I'm just like trying to figure it all out. And if everyone's still here, like, thank you. I
don't think anybody was still here. I'm the only one left.
I don't know what else to say. Okay.
That was garbage. All right. Well, I mean, this was the Trisha video I wanted to cover, so that's really weird. I mean, when you say you're going to stop talking about it, then you continue to capitalize on it with a video that made absolutely zero sense at all. You're just like, oh yeah, I got backstabbed. Here's the toys I bought for that podcast we're going to do. I mean, that's just. You're just capitalizing on it. I mean, again, and I'm not mad at Adam and everybody else for doing it either, so I'm not really mad at Trisha, but at the same time, I'm like, holy frick, lady. Like, this is, again, Trisha's a problem. Colleen's a problem. All these people seem to be problems, and nobody seems to care. And all these people are problems. They're all problems. Yes, they're all problems. And so I got to continue to snark. And I will continue snarking her. Because when people say she's changed, then you can go look explicitly, even at her TikTok, that she completely has not changed. When it's still all about her baby and everything else, it's just stop. There's the update on Colleen and Trisha. More on Trisha than Colleen, because Colleen's stuff is just like, it is collapsing. I don't know. I'll update you like when a big thing happens, like tour gets canceled or something like that. At this point, again, her staying silent on the whole thing means that she's not going to be canceled, because you can only be canceled if you allow yourself to be canceled. That was the ukulele apology. Wasn't an apology. It was her just trying to say, hey, there's context matters, and it didn't. You made it worse. And she just didn't care. Now she's lawyered up, though. So I'm pretty sure a bunch of creators are about to get a bunch of cease and desist letters. I hope I get one. I'll frame that shit at my wall with the other ones and wipe my ass with it. Okay? That's basically, now she's paying for a lawyer's time. She's going to write a generic letter that says take that shit down. That's what's going to happen. So anyway, she did Trisha wrong, and now Trisha gets to capitalize on it, but I also get to snark on Trisha for it. So it's like this grand, wonderful, beautiful circle of life of exploitation and snarkers. So I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody take a deep breath. I actually love snarking on her. That's hilarious. You know who else likes snarking on is Abby Herbert and her husband, Josh, or whatever his name is. I can't wait to do more on that. So stay tuned. I got some more. I think I'm going to do Kira tomorrow, because like, where the hell did she go? What's going on with that? And then bring some Abby Herbert stuff in. We got to talk about Jess fam. Everybody's going, everything. It's all good. It's all snarky. It's all fun. I'm feeling back to who I really am, except for my backdrop. We'll figure that out together. But you guys are amazing, incredible, and damn valuable. Don't you ever forget it, okay? I mean, don't forget it. You need to be here. You need to be you, because you're just beautiful. Don't you forget it, and I will see you when I see you.